Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception and bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
Hand off to the right side. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone. Oh, that one's picked off. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang! They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The pocket breaking down. He breaks free. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The offense now operating in empty. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
And the Tigers are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Work at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
This one will be fair caught. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Brings up 3rd down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Some hard running there through a tackle. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the single back takes the handoff, goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Wisconsin, 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here comes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down, going for a first down or a touchdown here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
14, Wisconsin, 0.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A great call by the defensive coordinator bringing the linebacker from Wisconsin on the blitz, and he gets home for the sack. And boy, they have had as many linebackers over the years as maybe anybody in college football with the ability to rush the quarterback and come up with big sacks like this.
Receiver makes the catch. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He'll hand it off. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Now they get set to kick it away.
0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the Badgers pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Badgers with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
He'll pitch it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Had a lot of time back there. Now throws it to the right. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
The pass rush closing in. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Bringing, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Badgers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
On the play. Second down.
Here's the second down play.
Let's go.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And throwing again on second and 10. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. The pocket breaking down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown Tigers. And a pick six. A